Oh, well, listen, now you might not recognize our next guest, but you're going to. Now, this is just one of the things that Max Vlassenko has been doing since becoming the world's youngest champion of fancy playing card manipulation. Max, good to have you in. This is done with a Nokia phone, right?
Yeah, this is done with the phone. It's shot on super high speed, so we did this in England.
Yes.
I flew out there for a week, and it was a good process. We kind of met with the creative director, you know, went through the entire commercial, just how it's going to work and everything.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just basically they had me do what I do with a deck of cards with their new phone.
With a phone. Now, instead of doing it with 52 phones, you did it with one phone, so that must have been a little bit easier?
It was a little bit easier, but I dropped a few of their phones, so they weren't too happy. That's fine, that's fine.
So you admit to dropping a few. Every now and then it happens. So how long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this roughly 5 years right now.
And what made you decide to, I'm going to pick up some cards and I'm going to start doing this?
I started with Magic and I found out a little, you know, it wasn't for me.
Is that right?
I saw these people doing these crazy things with a deck of cards and I was like, I got to do that. You
got to do that. So you've been doing it for 5 years now, and you're world champion, youngest.
Yeah.
And you were how old are you?
I'm 18 right now.
18 right now, and you can. I've been standing here. I went during the commercial break, and when Leslie was doing weather, I'm absolutely dumbfounded by the things that you do just with one hand.
Yeah, there's a variety of different moves. The moves involve cuts, shuffles, arm spreads, fans, just crazy aerials, throws, whatever you could imagine that fancy gamblers do in movies usually, probably do with a deck of cards.
You can just do that with, and there are 52 cards. It's just an ordinary deck of playing cards.
It's a regular deck of cards.
Yes.
52 cards. Mm-hmm. And yeah, it's just crazy moves that we do with the deck of cards.
And are there a certain number of moves? Do you make new ones all the time, or you?
Yeah, it was kind of like you get a basic foundation, and after that you kind of create new moves. And this is where this comes in, where I make an instructional DVD of my own moves.
Okay.
And yeah, basically just new moves are created every day, pretty much.
So you just sit playing with cards and see what you can come up with?
Kind of, yeah.
Now, are these? We're seeing some of your card tricks on the screen now from your DVD, which you have out, which we'll talk about in a second. But you can actually teach people how to do this.
You could teach people how to do this. You have to get a basic foundation. It's not going to be easy.
Okay.
And
so I'm not going to look like too much of a dummy when you try to show me.
No, you'll be fine. Will
I really?
Perfect,
okay.
Yeah.
You'll be gentle with me, will you? So what's really easy that you can possibly show me?
Let's try a fun one. Let's try the arm spread. Basically, this is the move that we're going to do. We're going to spread it on our arm.
Yes.
Toss it up and catch it with one hand.
Okay, who's going to catch all the cards when they go flying all around me here?
Do
I need to have a bare arm or something?
It doesn't really matter. You could do it straight on your sleeve.
Okay,
it's fine. So grab the deck of cards.
Okay. What do I do first? How do I hold it?
Just hold it like this.
Hold it like this?
Yep.
Okay.
Spread it down your arm.
Down my arm. See, I knew it. You make it look so easy.
You just toss it up and catch it.
Oh, I've got cards all over me. You know, I've got friends that we play poker with sometimes, and they're doing that one, you know, and I'm going like this, trying to get them to shuffle. I can't do it.
It just, you know, after a while, you get to doing it with one hand.
Do that again. We'll get a close-up of that. That's one-handed shuffling.
This is the basic shuffling.
That's the basic that I tried to do and I can't do. I still can't do that.
And when we do extreme card manipulation, we go with one hand and shuffle it down.
Oh, you make it look so easy. How long did it take you do you have to practice all the time?
Some specific moves are more difficult than others.
Yes.
You could do a simple fan, but it's going to look ugly. After time, you get that perfection, that perfect kind of fan.
That's a work of art almost.
Yeah. So it's just a regular deck of cards, no magic, no tricks, no gaps.
And look at my cards are just all over the table here. So you decided that with your skills that you have become champion with, you've decided to market a world champion instructional how-to, I guess.
That's right.
So what do you show people how to do in there?
This is roughly 3 hours of material, and it involves myself and another person, J.S. Lin. He's from Taiwan.
Yes.
And we go through a variety of different moves, and it's produced by DeVoe. DeVoe and Jerry are kind of on the DVD. DeVoe is actually the guy that created this deck of cards, the Blades.
Yes.
So it's his personal deck that he just released. And we recently released the World XCM Champions DVD, so it's more aimed towards intermediate advanced people.
Okay.
So you kind of have some foundation, but beginners also learn from it.
Do they? So yeah. I could learn a little something from that, could I?
You could learn a lot from that.
But you have to be good with your fingers to begin with. You have to have some kind of dexterity, I guess.
You do. I guess you have to have a basic dexterity and a basic kind of knack for this.
Yeah, right. Okay. So tell us where this is available. How can we get a hold hold of it?
You could just go online to handlords.com.
What is it again?
Handlords.com.
Handlords.com. Okay.
And you'll find me, you'll find DeVoe, JS Lynn, the DVDs are there, the deck of cards is there, the blades.
Yes, okay.
And yeah, you could just purchase it from there, shipped straight to your house.
And you just show us, just do a few, you know, if you want, you can just flick them up, back they go. Whoa. You just get lost. I mean, I'm standing here right beside you, and I'm thinking, am I really seeing this? Max, this is phenomenal. Okay, and so here's a look at what the video looks like, and you can get that, and maybe one day. Max Vlassenko, thank you very much for coming in. Keep it up. Keep up the great work. All right.
Thank you.
We'll take a quick break, and we'll come back with more as Morning Live continues.